Target Field in Minneapolis. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partners as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's Francisco Lindor.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Up the middle, Correa. To first, one out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
Oh, this group has a great opportunity in front of them. They've worked so hard to get to this stage, and now they're one win away from taking full control of this series. They're playing with a lot of confidence out there.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And foul ball. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Alonso headed for third. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two on, one out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Out number 2.
That is it. The third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down here in Game 4 of the World Series. Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
Throws, safe, and both runners move up on the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. 2 left for the Mets, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Tylor Megill.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's the DH, Willie Castro.
The designated hitter, Willie Castro.
And he hits a ground ball right side. McNeil tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
There's no overstating this one, Boog. It's a massive game, and whatever the outcome today, this team is going to feel the impact more so than normal. A win breathes new life into their season, but a loss could essentially end it.
Here's Byron Buxton. In there for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Lindor sends it to first. That takes care of Correa. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1. The 4th game of the World Series. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Lopez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Lopez back to work.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Fought off foul. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Falls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Brett Beatty now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Larnach pulls it down. 2 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jeff.
2 down, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. This one in the air. Julian makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that one clips the corner.
Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
At the plate, Matt Wallner. Wallner went deep in his most recent game.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ryan Jeffers in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. France snags it, and there's one down.
Now back, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch misses. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Up next for the
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Juan Soto. And a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. In for a strike, 0-1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Now batting, third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nimmo leads off first with 1 away. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Buxton makes the grab, 2 down. So up next, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
That smash towards center. Buxton brings it in, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. To the right side, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Edouard
Julien, the next Twin up to hit. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one ripped way back there, and that is a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The first baseman, Tom Grant.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ty France. And that one finds its way through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time up. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that's the inning. 3-0. Back at target field, out of the fourth. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. Grounds one to short. Correa slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Two down, bases empty. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. To the right side, Julian throws to first. Lindor retired. Third out. Mets lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. Back in Minnesota, ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Grounded out his first time. And that one pulled foul. Now 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lewis batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Matt Wallner digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Gets the outside corner with that one. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, center field. Siri in position. He makes the grab. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lopez back to work. In the air, foul off first. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter. Brandon, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. The fourth game of the World Series. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, these Twins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 9.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The Twins trailing by 3 here in Game 4 of the World Series. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Siri in position. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Edward.
So digging in, Edouard Julien. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Ty France,
now
the next Twin up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Jeffers off of first with 2 away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 3 and the Twins nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Twins.
and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Cole Sands.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Francisco Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
On to France, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Designated hitter,
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Buxton ranges back and out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now a chance for Jose Siri. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Willie Castro. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Soto puts it away, and there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Buxton in the box again, takes a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop Carlos Correa.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Carlos Correa. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
McNeil makes the catch, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 4-0.
Now
coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
Jorge Alcala.
Back to the top of the order now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. One for 3. First pitch, not close. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Lewis puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So up next, Pete Alonso. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And that chops in for a strike.
0-1.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Mets 4 and the Twins nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Ryan Stanek.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Leading off
Who's
for the
0 for 2
Twins,
with a pair of
third
strikeouts.
baseman, Lewis. Lewis.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The Twins down by 4 late here in game 4. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
The left fielder, number 9, Schwarber.
Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Just missed. The Mets leading by 4 here in game 4 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for this team, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
The first baseman, gone.
So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Swinging a foul straight back. Topa, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Now fly ball to right center. Buxton sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the net, the third baseman, Mark.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. All muscle to center field. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Grounder off the pitcher. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Siggy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a walk at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they
review,
overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a
overturned,
chance with a challenge. And now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. Outside low, 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's hard hit on the line. Buxton racing over to make the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff McNeil. He's already homered here in this one. That one outside. Ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
So digging in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yohan Duran.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses, and that's ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Jeffers down to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So up next, Francisco Lindor. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Out to short, Correa. The throw to first. Lindor retired.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. High fly ball, right field. Wallner squeezes it, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Twins nothing. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Minter back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Matt Wallner. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Mets leading by 5 late here in Game 4. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Jeffers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tap foul at the plate. The Twins down to their final strike.
All this team needs is 1 more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.